Social media is the place where you can find answers for everything and anything. And one of the things that people are most concerned about is, how to make things happen, how to achieve my goals, and, you know, am I on the right track? And because of that, I'll give you the 5 tips I give to all of my clients to achieve their goals. Just FYI, this is for the average person, like you and I. They're just trying to, be the better version of ourselves. But let's not take any more time. Let's just jump to it. Welcome back to our channel, Reddit on Fitness, where we talk about fitness for the average person, for everybody, basically. Talk about fitness trends. I look at the world from the point of view as a personal trainer that helps people, average people, reach their goals. And I share, all kinds of advice with my clients. But the 5 things that stuck around for a while now, and I think that are the most effective, are the following. Number one, small goals, build up to it. The one thing people are always concerned about is the bigger picture. And don't get me wrong, that there's nothing wrong with that. The people I work with are usually really far away from their goals. And as a personal trainer, I tell them, just an example. Let's break that goal for you to lose 50 pounds into smaller goals, like let's shoot for 5 pounds first. Let's do 10 pounds after that, 15 pounds. Why? Because if I told you right now, let's run 4 miles, you'll look at me and be like, 4 miles? Do I really have to do that? What if I told you, like, let's do zero point 0.5 miles, see where we end up at? And if I told you, oh, let's add another zero point 0.5 mile, and then that's already 1 mile, but I don't tell them that. And I tell them, you know what, let's just add 1 mile from here, let's double it up. You'll be, at 2 miles. And people don't realize that the smaller goals help you gain confidence, and with that confidence you can start, to gain momentum. You feel better, you look better, other people around start to see, the difference. But if I set your mind into the whole, let's go from point A to point B. But if you set your mind, and a number, let's say 50, for example, instead of, your mind will be set like, what, I lost 1 pound out of 50 pounds. And a lot of people find that discouraging. And in my experience as a personal trainer, smaller goals, building up to your bigger goal is the best way to go about it. Number two, for people that don't like cardio, the one big advice that I give my clients is find something you like. Not all of us like to go out on a run. Not everybody has the ability to go out there and, like, run 4 miles, half a marathon, whatever it is. But you still need some cardio in your life. For example, I like to go running, that I always loved it. But if I didn't have that option, my second option is to play soccer. My brother, he hates running. He despises running, but he will chase after a ball. That's how people work, and that seems to, get stuff going because you don't think about it as cardio. You think about it, like physical recreation, and you forget about it. What my personal experience as a personal trainer tells me is that if you find something people like, stick with it. And you can find a second thing that they like, even better. Not everybody is meant to, run 4 or 5 miles. And I do tell some people, hey, go for a walk. Try, something different so you never lose the hunger to strive for, to achieve your goals. But if that one thing works, just do it. Whatever it is, just do it. Just get your cardio in. Number three, the part people don't like to talk about is watch your food intake, aka careful what you eat. And we're not gonna go into details, or I will make a whole separate video about this. I sit down and tell my people, I tell my clients, hey, let's be honest. If you are, in either extreme, I don't think will be so beneficial for you. I told some of my clients, hey, if you can't quit drinking, instead of drinking 4 beers, let's say beers, next time you drink, just do 2. And after that, if you can, cut it down to one. One thing I do tell people is like it doesn't matter how hard you work out. If you don't bring discipline to your nutrition, you're not gonna see a lot of gains, or if any. Yeah, that might sound a little discouraged for some people, but hey, you know, you cannot, do half of the work without the other half of the work. Not many people get results without the other half of the work. Number four, rest, but do it in an actively manner. What do I mean by that? When we think about resting, people think, go back to sleep, lay in your bed for 8, 12, 15, 20 hours. But in reality, you want to stay active. And how do I stay active if I'm not at the gym? You can go out for a walk. You can clean your car. You can clean around your house. You can go out there and play with your children. There's a lot of things for you to stay active without being at the actual gym. Like I said, not the nice weather is coming. You can go out there, row, want to do one of those like paddle boats, ride a bike, simply stay active. If you keep moving, you're gonna burn calories because of your workout, because of your muscle mass, but you're also gonna burn calories just by, living, existing, doing some gardening. Whatever you do, it adds up. So by rest, I do want you to rest, get your good night's sleep, but I want you to also create the habit of, constantly getting into the groove. And number five, take pictures of your progress. One thing that I work on a lot with my clients is I tell them, take a picture of yourself for their own sake. Date one before we meet, and at the end of 6 weeks, and also in the middle, because why not? And I tell them, tell me what you see different. And people start to see a difference with the smallest things. I come to scenarios where people that needed extra information, I bought them a measuring tape, and I told them, all right, put this around your waist. How many inches? Put this around your hips. How many inches? Put this around your triceps. How many inches? And people get amazed. Sometimes the smallest victories create the biggest confidence. And I'm so glad when somebody tells me what the beginning of a training session, hey, my pants feel loose. Hey, my shirt feels loose. Hey, you know what? I went from size XL to size L. And that brings me a lot of joy. And then when they see the results of who they were at the beginning of the program versus at the end of the training program, 3 weeks, 6 weeks, whatever we shoot for, they can tell, hey, that was me. I'm right here. So next time we do it, I want to be this person, and I want to look even better next time we do this. All right, those were 5 tips that I use with my clients and that I think that as a personal trainer are so effective for the average person. Again, this is my point of view. If you have your opinions, feel free to comment in the section below here. If you want to share this video with your friends, if you're interested in personal training or more tips or more workouts, they'll be coming soon in this channel. Also, I'll drop this video in Spanish because, I got a few people that had the same curiosity, but in Spanish. And so, see you around.